Hi bro. Yo sis. How you doing? Everything fine?
Yeah, everything fine. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. A bit tired, but doing good.
Is voice also on stream right now?
Let me see.
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Oh, but I mean, I was just asking. I'm not telling you what to do, right? You can still stream it if you want to. No, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's what you feels best. Okay, cool. Oh, so I got some snacks myself. Got some oven-baked chips, and then some tonic. And get to enjoy this. Alright, cool. Alright, man. Okay, you see. Yeah. Alright. I hope so. Are you watching the Game Summerfest one, right? Because they have a pre-show of an hour. Yeah. And I understood that it's interesting. I also noticed that there's a lot of YouTubers and streamers that's going to be presented in the pre-show. Like you kept guy MadPat, Aaron from Game Grumps, Ninja, lots of people I've seen before. So, oh, did they? All right, cool, very cool. Yeah, I do feel like Microsoft is really putting the money into it. I wouldn't even be surprised that they're taking a loss at everything they do right now just to make a name. Because Xbox part of Microsoft, and let's be honest, Microsoft has all the money they ever need. I mean, if they wanna make a system so powerful, so insanely amount of features, and so cheap at the same time,
it's crazy.
They can make a lot of it because
they
they're
can.
Microsoft. They can.
Exactly. I think they're going to do
popularity.
exactly.
They have the budget. They have the funding to do it.
Exactly. That's what I think that's going to happen too. Because I believe this time they're going to deliver. He's so confident. I saw a couple interview, and he said in the interview, now we saw what Sony did. Are we really confident that we're going to do a great show? So I think we're going to see the real next gen now. Did you saw the interview from? It was not an interview. It was some developer on Twitter. What he said about a game he's making.
Alright.
The game is on Xbox Series X, 120 frames per second, and on the PlayStation 5 it was only 60.
Oh really?
And many people.
Yes, that the Xbox is more powerful.
The Xbox is more powerful, and many people were angry about that, of course, like always. And he said, "Yeah, I can do nothing about it. That's the way it goes. I mean, Xbox Series X is it's more powerful."
We'll still have to see. I mean, it's
what kind of games they're going to show.
Not about CPU powers,
no,
CPU powers.
exactly.
Sometimes about the architecture. If you can make some interesting, unique hardware
yes.
that can circumvent some problems, then even weaker hardware can produce better graphics.
And that's what he said. He said Xbox Series X is in total better. In total, it's better. Everything is on the right place. So
well, I'm glad to hear that from that person, but I do want to see it for myself.
Yes, exactly.
Years.
But he explained.
Who knows? Maybe people find a way to make better use of the PlayStation.
What he explained.
Better power of the Xbox.
But the reason why he had problems with PlayStation 5 was because of Unity. 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 That was his problem, because Unity is. Not based on what the PlayStation is doing. PlayStation is doing with the 3D audio things, and that was a problem for Unity. That was what he said. So maybe they're going to fix it.
Xbox One was also more powerful than the PlayStation 4, right?
Exactly.
But if I look at the different games, I find games like Horizon, like the last.
No.
Xbox. I bet more beautiful than some of the.
I bought Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, that's a PlayStation game.
Yes, I bought it. Yeah. It's so far it's really great. It's nothing new.
Okay, I have understood that. It's like an Assassin's Creed in Japan.
Exactly. That's kind of thing. So I like the game because I like samurai things and stuff. I like the ninja kind of stuff. That's the reason why I bought it. Someone, do you watch anime?
Sometimes, yeah, I used to.
Do you know Ninja Scroll?
Sorry, the Ninja Scroll?
Ninja Scroll.
No. I think I've seen the name, but I've never seen it.
It's one of the best anime I saw. So someone compared the game to that, and then it was it was a girl who said that. When she said that, I said, okay, I'm going to buy this game if that's true. So she compared with Ninja Scroll, so I bought the game. I used your gift card you give me. So still, seriously, thank you very much again.
No problem, man.
And I bought it. So that was the reason why I bought it too. And so far I played once. It's seriously great. You have great graphics sometimes, but sometimes not everything is great, beautiful in the game. But some things are really beautiful in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe, for example, that The Witcher. The Witcher is a pretty beautiful game. I've seen it on the PC, and I have a decent PC. It's more powerful than any game console that's out right now. But if I have to compare that to like Uncharted 4, Uncharted 4 is way more beautiful.
Yeah.
Which makes you believe that despite the Xbox being more powerful,
no, but Xbox One was not more powerful. But Xbox One was not.
PlayStation.
Xbox One was not more powerful than PS4 was more powerful than Xbox One.
Really? I always understood that the Xbox was more powerful.
No, the Xbox One X is more powerful.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you thought it was different?
I thought Xbox One was more powerful.
No, PlayStation 4, regular PlayStation 4 is more powerful than Xbox One.
Okay, I always understood that Xbox said they had the strongest device.
Yeah, the Xbox One X. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Xbox One X, of course.
Yeah, that one is more powerful than everything. I mean, if you look at Gears of War 4 or 5, that game is seriously beautiful.
So, but my point is, if you play The Witcher, Xbox One X, and you compare it to the PlayStation 4 Pro, I'm sure the one on Xbox One X is more beautiful.
Yeah.
However, if I compare Witcher 3 on Xbox One X compared to like Final Fantasy 7 Remake or Uncharted 4 or The Last of Us Part 2, these games are more beautiful.
Yeah, but if you look, if you compare it with Gears of War, it's different.
I suppose Gears of War, but Gears of War is also on PC, which is, I fear it gives them a limitation, because they are also on PC.
But that limitation won't be there now. Many people thinking that Xbox Series X games, because there are Xbox Series X games going to be on the normal Xbox and every Xbox, that they're going to get the limitation, but that's not true.
Well, 5 more seconds.
Oh, 5 more seconds. Don't start. Let's see what's going. Okay, there we go.
I have no expectations. I only play Ori, and that's all I ever play for Microsoft.
It's not a real show yet, so.
No, it's a pre-show.
Hello, everybody. It's Geoff Keighley, and welcome to this special Xbox game showcase and our pre-show here, leading up to the big main showcase that happens in 1 hour at the top of the next hour. Welcome to YouTube Games and our exclusive coverage. This obviously is a different year for all of us in 2020, and normally every year I love getting together with everyone around the world to watch all the YouTube events, but this year, of course, given where the world's at, we're doing things virtually. Before we get into this, I certainly want to acknowledge everything that is still happening around the world with the COVID pandemic, and certainly hope everyone is safe and feeling okay today and excited about video games.
It's strange to watch him in just a t-shirt. He's usually full-on suited, and now he's sitting on a chair.
Yeah, it's different, huh?
Celebrating games and the future of games. Where
very
games
casual,
going,
very part of the crowd.
This
really.
is still
Exactly.
a big year for games, and that new consoles are launching. And today is all about Xbox and the Xbox Series X, which is coming out this holiday season.
What the hell is going on?
Today is less about hardware, it is going to be more about the games. And in our pre-show, we've got a lot of great guests joining us to preview what we expect
What
from Xbox.
the hell is this?
We also have some world premieres and some great new games.
Oh, so that I'm going to show more games.
As well. The Xbox Store.
You could show more games.
X, of course, started last year at the Game Awards when we revealed the
My stream is not working good.
X
Shit.
hardware on stage.
No, I can see on your stream. It's all very red.
Different color. What the hell is this?
Excitement of shocking the world with that announcement last year.
I need to
That
fix
was
this.
such a
I'll go to
special
fix
moment
it. I'll
that
go
no
to
one
fix
had
this.
any clue it was about to happen, and we've revealed the hardware there. But of course,
Let me see.
everyone
Okay,
wants
fix
to
this.
know about
Is that
the
Elden
games
Ring?
that are going to run on the system.
Looks
And
like, yeah.
today is all
Oh,
about
we're
a
gonna
game
show more about that?
sort
That'll
of
be
mentioned
interesting.
in that teaser.
Huh.
Halo Infinite. We are going to get a first look at the gameplay of the campaign of Halo Infinite in
No,
the Xbox Game Showcase.
No, that
We're very excited to see it. A lot over the next hour. And Xbox has already said we're not going to hear a lot about hardware today.
I hope you get it fixed.
Date for
I got fixed now.
to hear about pricing.
Where's my fingers?
It really is going to be a showcase all about games and focused a lot more on their
Yeah,
first party
I got fixed it
studios,
different.
meaning games that are coming exclusively to the Xbox ecosystem.
Life.
PC, Game Pass, Cloud, PC.
Also, there's a
lot to talk about
battery
what
on the
Xbox
right
there's
side.
a lot to talk about
You
what
see it?
Xbox is doing in gaming. So
What's that?
we've got some world premieres
There's
for
the
you.
battery
So
on
we
the
got
right
some-
side of
let's
Geoff
get ready
Keighley.
for the countdown here. 58 minutes away.
Yeah.
from the
We're gonna see a
show.
Batman game.
Before we get to our first world
Oh,
premiere,
that is possible.
let's talk about what we're expecting today from Xbox. So first up, joining me is my good buddy Jacksepticeye. Jack, welcome to the show.
What's this?
It's good to be here. Thankfully,
Yeah,
it's
Great to have you here early in the morning in Los Angeles.
He's
We've
not
also got
he's
Lauren
being
Tsai
very
here.
passive
Lauren,
on the
how are you?
internet. Checks out.
Good.
Yeah.
He's been taking a break for the
I'm doing
past month.
fantastic.
So.
Good to see you as well. And we've got a guy who got to go check out the Xbox
Wait, give me a second.
where before lockdown, Austin Evans. Austin, good to have you with us, man.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, great to have all you guys here. So let's kick things off here by talking about what you want to see from Xbox
This is not
today.
live, is it?
You know,
I
they
think
had an
this is
event
pre-recorded.
back in May that people wanted to see even more from. They wanted to see, more gameplay, more games. They wanted to see Halo. They're going to deliver that today. What are your expectations as fans of games? What do you
It's
want
live?
to see?
It's live. It's live.
Xbox. Let's start
Is
with
it?
you, Jack.
Oh. Cool.
Well, I mean, the big elephant in the room, the big chief elephant in the room, is everyone just wants to see Halo Infinite, and I'm really curious because I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but even this one has kind of gotten me intrigued and excited. So I'm curious to see about that. I want to see more Hellblade 2 if we're going to get some of that, because when we saw that trailer at the Game Awards and we were sitting in that theater and that music kicked in and rocked everyone's socks, I was really impressed with that and seeing what the hardware could kind of do in engine there. I'm a sucker for FromSoft games. My heart's going to be broken when we don't see Elden Ring today, but it's been so long since...
Is Elden Ring Xbox exclusive?
I wouldn't say that. I understand that there won't be any Xbox exclusive games for 10 years. Everything's going to PC as well.
Yeah, but it's Microsoft.
Take care of you, but yes, as you said,
yeah, that's true.
Everyone would love to see Elden.
I think it's a smart decision what they're doing. I mean, it's Microsoft.
You mentioned Halo. Lauren, is that
what do we know about Elden Ring?
Halo, what are you excited for?
No, so I feel
People
like Halo
say there's
was, like,
not gonna
my first
be Elden Ring.
introduction to, first-person shooter games and why I should not play them because
and it's gonna be on
them.
PlayStation.
That was like my first. It holds.
Elden Ring's going to be PlayStation? Okay.
That was
no, it's not
Xbox. I realized I was terrible at them. I'm really excited. I'm big into psychological horror games. So the medium, I really want to see more about. I want to see gameplay. They haven't told us a whole lot about it, but I'm living for it. Like the Silent Hill music, everything. And Everwild is the other one I'm really interested for, to see more about because both of those are kind of a mystery. I haven't seen
Everwild.
Oh, that's great because as you said, there are lots of other games across the studios. Everwild that they teased last year at EXO from Rare looked really interesting. Right? I agree. Hopefully, we'll get to see something on that. Tim Schafer's got Psychonauts that they acquired that studio. Hopefully, there'll be an update on that one. And you said Microsoft's got so many studios, so many games across the portfolio.
Never played one.
Hopefully, some new game announcements.
I played. There's only one Psychonauts game, really.
Austin, you are
only one.
I played it. I played a few, let's say, chapters.
Check out Gears.
It didn't really stick with me.
So you have a really
but before that, I played Beyond Good and Evil, and I really enjoyed that. And I think if you jump from Beyond Good and Evil immediately to Psychonauts, it's a strange experience because you've already played the game that's very similar to it.
Okay.
All the ray tracing, I'm really interested in seeing kind of what this next generation is able to do as far as pushing the envelope forward, right?
I
mean, look,
never
all over Halo. I really want to see what they're able to do, especially considering that that's going to be a game between Xbox One and sort of some PC and Series X, and kind of seeing how they're able to stretch that. And I'm
it's got a dark screen now. You've got a way better camera than you used to, right?
Really, you look back at
my camera. I think that it's because of it's day now.
Those are games as well as the Horizon games, more than anything else.
You mean my camera? The lights. Need more light.
Oh, it's a lighting. Oh yeah, I hear lighting does a lot of things for you.
I mean, obviously we know that there are a bunch of games that are coming out for the holiday season.
Alright, that's good.
I'm assuming we're probably going to see some games kind of teased for the next maybe year or two or whatever the case is. But I really want to see a good sense of.
It's because it's not dark. It's not dark. No, my light's not working good on when it's not night.
All the kind of the basic stuff.
White lights.
All of that comes together.
Because you always play at night.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. It's, they keep saying how powerful this console is, like you want to see that power, right? And see what this is able to do. And Microsoft's philosophy on Xbox that Phil Spencer has expressed is, a little bit different than PlayStation. And they're saying that all these games they're going to show you today conceivably will still work on your current Xbox.
I like that, man. It's smart.
And they might, they work better on the new Xbox.
Yes, every game.
I'm curious for you guys.
Every game.
I'm one of the people that don't like that.
I like it.
Do with Xbox,
I think smart.
Because I want games
upgrade to the next system because it's different.
For the
Halo, as you
Xbox
said, will work probably on
when you play games like
system.
current
I assume
games
part of what they have
without
to
loading
is why
screens,
some
like God of War or Final Fantasy, there's always these slow parts that make you walk slowly so the game can load, right?
But it's Spencer said is that they're going to use the way like how PC is. On Xbox Series X is going to be high, ultra.
It's not a PC, right?
No, exactly. But what they're going to do now, Xbox Series X is ultra, Xbox X is medium, and then normal Xbox is low setting. That's the way. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's what they're talking about.
You have, if you have a weaker system, that means it loads slower, which means if you want to have a game with no loading screens, you have to have these slow-paced parts of the game, because you don't know in advance what system you're going to play on. So you have to build it for the slowest. You have to make these slow crawling areas so the game can load. Same for all games, right? Because you can't remove a piece of the story depending on what system you're playing on, right? Worlds have to be the same. So
So we have to wait to see how they're going to do this. Because how he speak about this, that nothing is going to hold back. He said in an interview. I understand that people are thinking that he's going to hold back, but it's not the case here. It's not the case here. So he said it. So he said this in an interview. So let's hope.
Yeah,
it's
true. I think that, as you said, the Game Pass
I hope
is
so.
another big
I hope
part of it.
they have a
lot of
solution
these
for
games
everything.
that come out.
Exactly.
Game Pass, in fact, like you said, kind of all their first-party titles are in Game Pass.
Everwild.
I think
That game looks cool.
Sample more games, right? It's
It does, right?
Spend $60 to play everything. Also, I wanted to ask you about the specs and the frame rates and all that type of stuff. You live in the world of tech and architecture and whatnot. Like, what do you think? What does that all mean to the gamers? Like, how do you think the games are going to be different? What are the things we should look for here in ray tracing and things like that? Like, what do you think are going to be some of the big leaps that we're going to see in some of these games, hopefully?
So I think the interesting way of looking at sort of the previous generation, sort of Xbox One, PS4, going into this new generation, is that it's a much more well-rounded package, right? So if you look at something like the Xbox Series X, spec-wise, it is equivalent to a very high-end PC. That's not something we've seen in the console space for a long time. Look at the Xbox One. It had good graphics. It was able to provide some really impressive games. Look at something like Red Dead 2 running on an original Xbox One. It's really impressive that was able to be sort of accomplished. But the thing is, this generation, with the Series X, we have not only the SSD, which I think people are going to very quickly get used to, not minute load times, but a few second load times. But also you have that really powerful CPU, which is going to enable these bigger open worlds, sort of more interesting physics. And then you have on the graphics side now sort of more detailed things. I think the
color now,
especially as more 2Ds are developing that sort of tech that people are going to really start to appreciate. But also these new features like ray tracing, right, which are just going to help ground these worlds in a much more sort of realistic sort of location. Like, I guess for me, it's more about making the console a much more complete package, right? You're not sort of sacrificing because you're playing on your PC versus your Xbox or anything. Like, you're going to be getting a very similar level of performance. In a lot of cases, something like the Series X is going to be significantly more powerful than any other gaming device in your home.
Yep.
Serious?
Hopefully we're going to get to see some of that. Lauren, you get the last word here. Anything you're hoping is a surprise? You talk about something that you know about, like the medium.
Jeff is a PlayStation dude, eh?
They show here in some way?
I don't know. It's possible. I was hoping he would be very neutral in this.
He's a PlayStation dude.
Personally,
everybody has his.
PlayStation, so if they can surprise pull me in with more like Xbox exclusives.
There's nothing wrong with that.
When people said that Switch was the underdog, right? Switch
exactly.
Xbox One.
So just like
And
bringing these
Switch,
Nintendo's no longer the underdog, so it's no longer this is PlayStation or Xbox.
And if you look at that way, Switch is outselling the PlayStation in Japan like crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But
These
Switch will ever outsell PlayStation 4 or 5.
The way it goes now, it feels like it's going to do that if it keep doing like what it's doing now.
I suppose so.
I mean, it took 2 years to outsell the PS4 and PS4 Pro in Japan.
45 minutes here to give
Oh,
you a
that's
preview
true. Well, maybe
of some stuff
who knows?
that will be coming
It
up.
is possible.
I know we're switching the subject a little bit right now, but have you seen the the previous Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, that's weird. It was for RPG ones.
Yeah, it was very, very short. Oh, let's see what they do. Of course.
Dragon Quest?
Okay, Quest 11. Is that 11S?
For what? Is this for the Xbox?
Because they had a definitive edition on the Switch. Will they also port that to the Xbox now?
Oh, looks like.
Wow, these graphics are amazing.
Oh.
1986年に日本で第1回ドローンクエストというロールペンゲームを発売して今年で34周年
What the hell is happening, man? Oh.
今回シリーズ本編最新作のドローンクエスト 11S が Xbox プラットフォームで発売され
Oh, really?
Game Pass, wow!
なんと
That's special because that was exclusive to the Switch.
Yeah,
until
but
now.
this is...
今日は皆さんにドローンクエ
So
スト
people
11S
are very bummed out. They couldn't play it on any other system.
Oh,
Now
I
you
can play it on Xbox Game Pass.
That's good. So you don't have to buy it for the Switch.
I don't have to buy it for the Switch.
right?
Wow, yeah.
It should be more beautiful on the Xbox, I suppose, right?
So think. Oh, there it is. Yeah, wow.
That is good.
Oh,
They'll probably do that for the PlayStation as well, right?
I think so. Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
クエストを受けたりできる
Do you think they're gonna do this?
Well, if they do it for the Switch and they do it for the Xbox,
Yeah, so think it is Switch for
it's
PlayStation.
possible. I mean, there is a PlayStation version of Dragon Quest 11. It's just
Exactly.
not the definitive edition.
魔法
No,
盗賊舞踏家などキャラク
Mira
ターを
Luis.
特化した戦
Wow.
術で戦います
Because a friend of mine
するモンスターも
has been playing Dragon Quest 11. He doesn't like it because of all the things that they eventually fixed on the Switch. But he doesn't have a Switch. He only has a PlayStation.
人気者なんですよ
So he's pretty bummed out. But hopefully he can now play this on the Switch. I mean, not on Switch, on the PlayStation.
Oh, seriously, they take all, the whole Switch version into...
サブクエストのこのやり込み要素
I'm
も
a tiny little bummed out that this removes
Xbox プラットフォームに
the value of the Switch a little bit. But hey, it's also a good thing that people can play this on other platforms as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
2020年
December 4th. On Game Pass. Wow, I love that.
Alright. Do you have Game Pass?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. I'm considering, even though I don't have an Xbox, I am considering it.
Because of the Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, I buy not that much games on the Xbox anymore.
Yeah.
There you go, Dragon Quest coming for the first time
Yeah, who
to
knows?
Xbox,
If we
and
hear
now
more,
we're
I
gonna
can
get right
maybe
into
play
another
xCloud
world
on my
premiere. This
PC
is
without
a
owning an
brand
Xbox.
new
Who
game
knows?
announcement, a smaller team
that's
studio
possible.
that has
I think it's going to happen.
announced today on the pre-show, so take a look at this.
So everything's Xbox now. It's a shooter.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, this is the Xbox pre-show, right? That would be weird if they would.
Everything's Xbox.
I mean, these things can be
but
for
they-
PlayStation, but they just won't see.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, what the hell is this?
It looks like Crysis. This looks a lot like Crysis.
Oh, Crisis Remastered, man.
Do they even need to remaster that game? That still looks
Wow. This side of Switch version was looking good.
It does look like Crysis. I've never played
This
a Crysis game, but I can see the silver on green is very
This Crysis, yeah.
Crysis-like, right?
This Crisis is good.
That's a silver server right there. It looks beautiful. Absolutely.
Give me a second.
These are the things. This is what they had to show in the previous Xbox show. This trailer.
This is crazy.
Oh no, this is something else.
What the hell? Hey, my god, that was looking really good, bro. What? X Omega. Man.
All right, that's Exomecha, a brand new free-to-play game coming
Free-to-play?
in late.
Oh, it's a free-to-play. That probably means that it doesn't have a story
We
campaign.
do have more
Yeah.
games. And
That's
cool
too bad
stuff
because I
in
like my
this.
story campaigns.
Very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share.
But hey,
with you
if
guys.
you're looking
So
for a
stick
fun
around. And of
multiplayer
course,
mech
at the top
game,
of the
I know
hour,
many
we're gonna
people
get a
dream
look
of
at
that.
one of the first-party
This looks
games
awesome.
from Microsoft, including
Exactly.
the world gameplay debut of Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to preview what we're hoping, all our hopes and dreams for Xbox today. Joining me first off is Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. Aaron, you ready for blanks?
Oh, dude, you were way ahead of me, brother. I was all like, all blinked up, and you just brought
I
it.
say, you've been waiting all summer for this moment. Will the time sweeper return? All right, good to have you with us, Aaron. We've got Danny O'Dwyer from No Clip. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
This is how you get people to watch this, huh? Many of these streamers or YouTubers are people's favorite, right?
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah, especially some people that haven't been online because of stress or because of the virus. Now is a chance that they do come online for just this once. And now that's very interesting for people.
Exactly. So really smart.
Hey,
I know her.
I'm doing great. All right,
She's from Funhouse.
Xbox Day.
Funhouse?
Hopefully some excitement.
Funhouse, yeah.
For all of us.
That's
what Xbox has in store.
an organization that creates reviews and other things
a lot of
regarding
franchises,
gaming.
a lot of history in gaming over the past 20
I tried to fix my Xbox.
With the same question I had for the last panel. What are your hopes?
She
what are your
actually started a
expectations? What do you
podcast
want to
last
see
week
from
exclusively
Xbox
about
in this
Xbox,
next hour that's
together with Gary Whitta.
I think I saw that.
Great stuff. And,
Yeah, Gary Whitta, and what's the guy's name? I forgot
let's take
the lead
links off the
podcast
table.
name.
Beyond that, what else can we do for you?
I think I saw that indeed. I saw it on Twitter.
Well, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, man, I want to know what the heck's going on with EXO right now, because
Mine is
like,
freezing.
I was not expecting something like that.
My stream's falling apart.
Transformer action.
That appealed to like
Is yours still running?
Yeah.
mind.
All right, I'll have to
just
reboot mine.
big silver robots punching each other, and there's a robot dragon, I guess. That breathes fire. Great, I'm in.
Just let me know if they reveal Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 for Xbox.
This will be crazy if they do that.
Yeah, probably not, but just in case, I miss it.
Hear their stories, no documentaries. From your perspective, like, what does Xbox have to do
I
today?
don't seem
What do you
to
want to
get
see
working
in this
again.
hour showcase?
Well, we've had
That's a bummer.
Microsoft, doing a lot of acquisitions over the past couple of years, and a lot of studios that were sort of working on games, perhaps, or working on smaller games for them. So I think what I'm excited for today is for a bunch of those studios to maybe show something off. So one studio we visited earlier this year,
It's working again?
Obsidian, who,
No, I'm refreshing it on my laptop. Okay, I've got visuals
So
on my laptop.
they keep talking,
I
so
just
they're
installed
missing.
it to my TV, and I should be
what
right.
everyone hopes, which is a big
They're talking, so you won't miss nothing.
role-playing game.
Okay,
That's kind of on my top list of things I'd like to see. And then the other one is what's
Okay,
happened
yeah, I'm
to
back.
Fable. Obviously,
And it's live, I think.
Lionhead isn't around anymore.
No,
There's
it's
a lot
not
of
live
rumor
yet.
that
Let me fix
Playground, who work on the Forza series, may have sort of taken up the mantle on that. It's been rumored that they've been working on some sort of open world role-playing game as well. So those are kind of the two that I'm looking to see.
Okay, so there's nothing you're expecting or hoping for?
Like Double Fine. I'm sure they're not small teams. So I'm sure they're not running multiple
Wait, give me a
projects, but you never know. Maybe they're
Sure,
early
man.
concept phase on something.
No, I think RPGs is a great genre, right? Where like, Xbox has done lots of action.
I
games,
hope
but,
for
doing
Perfect Dark.
I think it's still,
Oh, Banjo-Kazooie.
To show some great stuff.
Perfect
in
Dark
the
is the
RPG,
rare game, right?
genre.
Yeah.
It's a shooter.
Atlanta,
But I don't think they are doing something with that because
No.
Gears,
I was
This-
talking about people that were also saying Perfect Dark, and the other people said, but if they do Perfect Dark, then people are gonna ask why they didn't do Banjo-Kazooie.
Also playing
Yeah,
Fable.
that's
Banjo-Kazooie
possible.
first, and
I
then
love
Perfect Dark.
Fable. I really want a new Fable, like Danny said.
yeah, they will also, there's always a problem with
And I buy that rumor. They hired a lot of people from a lot of studios known for making really big games, including Rockstar. And
there will always be a problem.
So I
Why not that? Why not
world,
that?
and I feel like there's something
Of
so
course,
pleasant
of course.
about a British RPG, like the humor captured in the original
I don't really
Fable
have
game. I
much.
just love
Like
so
I
much.
said,
Obviously,
I am a fan
Peter
of
Molyneux would
Ori.
no longer
That's
be
the only
attached, so that changes
only
things,
Microsoft
but
game I'm
that's what I
interested in.
really
And they
want.
just released that, so
Hugely excited
they're
to
not
see
gonna
more
do
Halo.
anything new.
Very curious to see if any of the
Have you
Perfect
ever heard
Dark
of
rumors
Lionhead
hold up,
Studios?
because I also love Perfect
What,
Dark.
which studios?
But to
Lionhead.
get away from games hype, I really want to know more about xCloud.
Lionhead Studios created
about
Fable
xCloud, and
games
I
back in the
think
days.
that Game Pass announcement, which is
Okay.
And they've created Black and White, which was a god simulator
No, I
with
think
huge
you're right.
creatures.
There's an interesting story there around.
Black and white. I heard about that. But
Yeah.
Game Pass.
Well, those were my some of my favorite Microsoft games that were ever created.
$60 game.
However,
again, it seems like part of Microsoft's approach is very Netflix-like, and they're going to sort of get all
developer
these
studio
games,
no longer
and that'll
exists.
mean big games,
So,
but also
one of the big
games
parts that I liked about
more likely to
Microsoft games
sample,
actually no longer exists.
Oh, that's
which is a shame in my opinion. So if they bring back
there'll be
either
some
Fable
stuff for the
or
super core
Black and
gamers, but
White,
maybe some stuff that's a little broader.
that would be a mind blow for
appeal
me.
too. Let's talk about Halo.
Fable, are you a Fable
I
fan?
don't think they're gonna do that. Maybe Fable, but definitely not Black and White.
Master Chief's return.
Did you ever play Fable?
Seems
Or?
like a bit of a
I played the
spiritual
first
reboot
Fable.
of
I
Halo.
enjoyed
I saw
it
the
for what it was. I understood that it was underwhelming, according to what they promised. I never knew what they promised because I was a child. I was a teenager. I just played that game for fun.
So it was for, yeah.
Teaser assets.
I never played a Fable game.
Last year,
Okay. Well, the first Fable was pretty fun. Like I said, there were so many promises that never held up. People were expecting a huge open world game, and it was very, very linear.
Obviously, a legendary franchise. I think there's a
but I still enjoyed it
here for them, but it's a very competitive.
Yes, let me think. Fable. I see. I saw. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like it.
Fable is a common, you are the hero in a fantasy world, like Lord of the Rings kind of game, except that it can be good or evil, the way you want it.
Get that?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that they really focused on, and I know that they got a lot of criticism for the story, and I'm actually, from what I
what do you think about Halo?
because they reworked the narrative after
I have never played a Halo game.
Okay. I played the last one.
I have an opinion. I promised a colleague of mine that if I ever start to play Halo Combat Evolved, that I do it in cooperation with him.
Okay.
That game is being released on PC, right?
Yeah.
So I have promised him that I would play it together with him whenever he has the time, whenever I have the time.
Okay, that's cool.
Other than that, I have no
but with the lore and the
no loyalty to the game.
Halo 2,
I also have no loyalty to Gears. I played the first few hours of Gears 3. That's it. Nothing else.
Focus on
no other Gears
the style of gameplay
experience.
We see kind of first-person
what else is there? That's Microsoft. That's
co-op with other sort of aspects.
Gears, Forza.
The sandbox style of Halo is something
I'm not really
like the skirmishes and
I don't really play that many racing or sports games.
You're not into racing games.
No, not really. I mean, they're beautiful, and I've played some for a while on an Xbox. I don't remember which one. I think it's GT. I thought that was
I think
pretty
that's
cool.
the big sort of question on this.
Okay.
When we first saw Infinite,
No call the video.
But not that interested in that. I was interested in Scalebound. You remember that?
Oh, Scalebound, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Most obvious.
And they
That was looking
also
good.
Turning into these
canceled that,
platforms
which
that were getting
I don't know why.
content.
They
Or
probably
I hope they bring it back.
obviously the worst.
That would be cool if you bring it back.
Who knows?
Something along those lines.
Maybe the reason they canceled it is because they wanted it for the Series X. I hope so.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be a really great comeback.
Then they shouldn't say that they cancelled it. People didn't say they cancelled Breath of the Wild because it came on the Switch instead of
So it's always been on
right?
this sort of bleeding edge of like gameplay design.
They could just
the other
say
side
it
of
came
it
out
I'm
on
really
both.
interested in is just
Exactly.
Like they do with all their games.
because
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
known what the hardware
I don't think it's.
longer than anyone. So
Yeah, I think it's cancelled. I think
See it, but I don't think so. Platinum Games has been working on plenty of other things. right
so
now.
many games they're working on, man. Too many.
just how good games
Platinum
can make
Games
out.
has been working on Astral Chain a while ago.
that's a great
They work on
point. I think
Bayonetta
you
3,
said
and they're
this
also
is
working on
hopefully
another
gonna be the high
hack and
bar,
slash game right now.
2 more games. 2 different games they're working on.
So they're not gonna work on Scalebound as well.
I don't think so. You never know because they are
And they
big.
just released the Wonderful 101. So yeah.
Are they the one who bought it or someone else?
I think
Well,
they
you know,
did, right?
For me,
No?
Halo's always been about multiplayer, right? So like, I was never huge for the single player campaign. I always played online, always played with friends. And the thing that I really hope is that there's sort of
So
like
yeah,
a dedication
I'm giving it to you right now. I've never played. I have played a little bit on Xbox, and that's just a little bit of Skyrim and some Gears, and that's it.
I love Overwatch.
I played
Okay.
nothing else on an Xbox ever.
If we're playing
Okay.
Halo, I want to go back to deathmatch.
Yeah, my
So
reason
I
with the
don't really have
Xbox.
an affinity to it. I do have a PC. I play lots of games on my PC.
Modernized.
So you can
I
play.
was playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps on my PC like a few days ago.
Feels
cool game.
feel like others were
Yeah, it is very much a cool game. Not nearly done though, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'll take a re-release of Unreal Tournament.
But other than that, like I said, I've never had the urge to buy an Xbox.
I am just more scared about kind of
so if they maybe
because nowadays Xbox games come out on PC anyway. If you have a PC to play games on, why would you buy an Xbox?
Yeah, you can buy it.
How they blend.
Only if you want the best third-party
That's
games.
really not a good reason, except back in the days to play Halo.
And how they're gonna.
Even though
some third-party games.
Halo also came out on PC, but this was only a physical copy at the time for an old computer.
What is this? What are we actually seeing? Is that a co-op?
But yeah, if you have a great powerful PC, I understand you get a PC.
Yeah.
You get non-PC.
It's expensive, but I like to play that. Maybe, who knows, maybe when my PC is over, then I might go for an Xbox, because I understand the Xbox is really powerful.
If it's true that the Lockhart is going to cost 200.
Showcase. We don't know where it's going to start.
At least I understood that.
But the one thing we
People
do
told me
know
that
is that Halo,
the PlayStation 5 is more powerful than an PC today.
up there as well. So
if the Xbox is
wait
even
with us.
stronger,
We've got
then who
much
knows?
more to talk
I
about.
might go for that.
But the Xbox Lockhart,
Show you guys right
if
now.
it's true, it's going to be 200.
Update on a game that is coming out
200
later
euros?
this year. You just saw it at Ubisoft Forward. Here's a
That
new look
would be
at
insane.
Watch Dogs.
That is cheaper than a tablet gaming machine like the Switches.
Yes, and but the funny part of it, it's going to be it's going to have a kind of how do you call it? A kind of feature that every game you played is going to be look like 4K. It's going to decompromise it to 4K or so. It uses a new feature. Digital Foundry show that on the what you can do with.
This is Watch Dogs, by the way.
Yeah, Watch Dogs, yeah. So it looks like that it's going to have a really great graphics. Even it's not. It's the same as Series X now, the power, but with some new features. Why it's way better than the Series X? Because it's going to be a 6 teraflop console too.
Those are rumors, right?
Yeah, rumors. Yeah,
Lockhart.
If it's
they're
going to
not
cost
going to show any information on this because it's going to be all games. I understand,
yes.
right?
Why is freezing? Oh man.
Are you interested? Have you played Watch Dogs before?
Who?
Have you played Watch Dogs before?
Yeah, Watch Dogs, yeah.
Which ones have you played?
I think the one after this. Which one was that? I think the one.
Watch Dogs 1 or Watch Dogs 2? This
I think
Watch
2.
Dogs Legion.
I played both, I think.
Okay, did you like it?
It's okay. It's not really bad. Not.
Because I have both Watch Dogs games for PC, but I've never booted them up.
They are kind of fun.
I believe they are.
It's an open world, really open world game.
That I'm focusing on other games right now. And Watch Dogs is not the top priority because 1, it's a very long game, and 2, I'm sure it's good, but it's not critically acclaimed. And I'm focusing on games that either really interest me or are critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
I was freezing a lot, man. This is not funny.
Welcome to the resistance.
That sucks, man.
Why is freezing this whole time? Yeah, this sucks.
Oh well, it was Watch Dogs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not that Watch Dogs is bad or uninteresting.
No, but we saw it already.
We are going to get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite, and I asked a friend of mine what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things over the past few years, but he actually started and created quite a stir with all his awesome Halo gaming and gameplay back in the day. So without further ado, let's hear from Ninja about what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. Skylar, take it away.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm excited to see what I talked about before.
I haven't seen him in a while. I thought he had greener hair. So did he change, or did he just lose the colors?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, people try not to go to the barber right now, so maybe he just doesn't want to go to the barber.
Yeah, maybe you have a. Hey sis, man, you need to concentrate on Yoko's Island Express. Concentrate.
Concentrate on Yoko's Island Express.
It's not.
Hey, hi Gordon, by the way. And what's that? What is that?
It's a cheap game. He said it's cheap. It's he's addicted. He playing it a lot now.
Oh, is that a game we talked about earlier?
Yeah, on the Switch.
Get that down. Get some of those things down.
Oh, yeah, I think we did talk about that.
Weaponry, right? Weapon gameplay. It's a Halo 1 classic pistol, the Halo 2 battle rifle, Halo 3 battle rifle, and cover.
A platform, a pinball adventure game. Huh. I think I've heard about this.
And it's cheap. It's cheap, he said. He said it's cheap on the Switch now.
Awesome. Well, we'll see how much of that comes true, hopefully, at the top of the hour when we get a look at Halo Infinite. Thanks to Ninja for joining us on the show. Now it is time to get to another world premiere, a net new game that you haven't heard about. This one comes from my home country, my home province of Ontario, Canada. I saw this and got excited about just a brand new game from a smaller studio that you haven't heard about, but I think looks pretty cool. Check out this world premiere.
So actually, oh, you said it was a robot. So I think these games are. The hell?
That's not Stranger Things, is it?
Can you hear? Can you hear the music?
I hear some music, yeah.
It looks like a bit. Cool combo present. Whoa, the art style is cool, man.
It is. It's very much like the tourist movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, also the tourist is coming out on other devices, right?
Oh, it's RPG. Wow, this looks cool, bro. I'm gonna say I'm making my live mission to play this game. It's amazing. Okay. But what kind of? This looks like strange thing, eh?
Okay, Yoko's Island Express. I'll try to remember that. That sounds interesting.
Echo Generation.
Okay.
Okay, the art style was looking good. Yeah, looks good.
Definitely some Stranger Things vibes.
Yeah, you see?
Stranger Things vibes.
Yeah.
Generation with the hockey smash. Very excited. All right, now it's time to get to another world premiere. Check this.
He's allowed to say that, right?
Oh wait, we got YouTube
because he's a neutral party.
I get so excited. I think there are more world premieres coming. We do have more coming. Don't worry. But right now, actually, we're going to hear from a number of YouTube creators around the world to hear what they're looking forward to from Xbox, hopefully at the top of the hour. So let's check this out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Garu and I'm a content creator on YouTube, and today I'm so much excited for this Xbox event because with this we are gonna get ourselves the brand new Halo stuff. And I used to play Halo back in 2011 and 2012, and I just used to spend hours and hours making a map on Halo 3. Then actually,
you know this guy?
Me and my friends, we used to be like, okay, just put that over there.
No, I've not heard of
this over there, and literally we used to come back from school and we used to mess around with maps and all that.
He's excited though. I'm happy.
It just used to be a fun game in general. Like,
He is seriously.
Forget about the skulls. Like, we used to have to like go ahead and collect them. Like, I can go in for hours on Halo, okay? Because with those skulls, we could actually go ahead and try out different stuff. And there just used to be so many variations in the game on its own. There used to be co-op. There used to be 1v1. King of the Hill, Juggernaut, and so many game modes in general. So I'm super excited for the brand new release of this game, because especially for content creators out there, there's gonna be so much stuff to make content on. Especially, you know, there's gonna be campaign, and plus if you guys make content on multiplayer, we can go on replay file on theater mode and capture some cool moments that we actually had in the game. So I really wish in the brand new Halo we get ourselves the co-op game mode. With that, you know, the 1v1 still remains, and all the fun game modes that we used to have in Halo 3, I still wish those still remain, because that will definitely bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, my name is Garu, and hopefully you guys are excited for this brand new game and for the event. Peace out.
Hey guys, Middle Jesus here. Now I vividly remember.
Never heard of this.
Xbox. I have it right here.
The hell.
Oh, that looks good.
Wow.
When I first saw this machine, I absolutely fell in love with it. So at the time, and so many great AAA games as well as hidden gems. And then when it came time for the Xbox 360, well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have a special edition.
I remember this one.
2005 faceplate on here. And check this out. This was back when you had to have an external Wi-Fi adapter. It wasn't built into the machine, but man, I have so many great memories playing awesome games on this. Now, when it comes to the Xbox One, I'll admit I was a bit late to the party on that one, but I eventually did pick up the Xbox One X. You see the Gears edition here, and I have to say I was blown away by this. It's excellent hardware, and the games are absolutely amazing on it. And so, from what I've seen so far of the Xbox Series X, it appears to Microsoft going all in on powerful hardware and performance, plus they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years, and there is an awesome backwards compatibility, which is important for collectors like me. So, yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool, and I want more.
Hola, amigas, amigos, yo soy Antrax. Wow, Halo. ¿Qué recuerdos tengo con este título, con este juego? Hizo mi
Wow, who are those people?
No, I mean, these are people that have a big fan base, I suppose.
Really big fan base.
So
Smart.
Join in for the shows, right?
Yeah, smart.
That everybody watches through Summer Game Fest instead of through Xbox, maybe?
Smart, indeed.
I was gonna watch anyway.
Indeed.
I was gonna watch with my my girlfriend, but she has to work and she won't be back until like an hour from now, so...
Okay.
It's good I can watch with you, right?
Yeah, of course. I wanted to send you a message before you say hi.
Hey, Summer Game Fest audience.
Hey, I like this one. I like Lamar Wilson.
Oh, I don't know him.
I know him. He's funny.
But I love it so much and I can't wait to see what's next.
It's funny that you see controllers of different companies on this chest. Well, this is an Xbox show.
Number 3, I definitely
That's like, I like it. These people are independent.
Really about revenge.
They like all gaming, not just
out at the
Xbox.
center, at the literal core, hopefully for the final time. Now, number 4, since we're talking about Gears, why not a Lego Gears saga?
Lego Gears. That's interesting.
Yeah, this is boring, Gordon. They show a couple of games, but it's a pre-show, so yeah, I don't expect much from it. So, are you going to join the Discord in a while? Okay, see you there then.
Games ever, but for some reason, I just want more.
80 minutes, Gordon, then the pre-show is going to start.
Yes, I am.
I like them, dude.
Lamar fully decked out his Xbox gear, ready for the show, and it was so cool to have gamers from around the world joining us from India and Mexico, and obviously here in the United States, because one of the things I think we found this year more than ever is that games bring us together, and people are watching all around the world. So I want to say hello to everyone watching this special event, where hopefully we're all just going to be excited about games as we watch through it. And the stream is coming up in about 18 minutes. You can watch it live right here on this feed. We're going to go right into it, and then immediately afterwards, we've got our exclusive post show with guests and developers featured in the showcase, and Aaron Greenberg from Xbox will be joining us to answer questions, and we'll also have some creators join us as well to grade, see how Xbox did based on our expectations, and we'll also do a poll on Twitter, so make sure to vote on that. But right now, it is time to get to another world premiere. This is a sequel to a game that if you watch YouTube Let's Plays and YouTube gaming videos, you've probably seen. Check this out.
World premiere.
Sequel?
Oh, that's Hello Neighbor.
Never played that game.
You've never heard of Hello Neighbor?
I heard about it, but never played it.
No, I've seen people play it.
Okay.
It's a very interesting concept, and people were... It was a very hype game, because people were really interested and invested in the story and the mystery. But eventually, as I understood it, the game was very buggy and weird, and the story wasn't all that interesting in the end.
Okay.
But that's subjective, of course. I've not seen the entire story.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's going very, very.
It's an indie game, eh?
Yeah, it's an indie game.
It
Like it was in early access for a long time, And they kept changing the story, of course, because you don't want to have the story spoiled before the game releases, right?
Yeah, of course. The hell? What kind of game?
Maybe they have a great idea right now.
Wait, what?
Maybe they have a great idea for the sequel.
Exactly. Yeah. It looks weird, but there's so many happening on the screen. Take a look at the graphics, man. Those games are going to be looking insane.
Yeah. Also, what was very interesting about this game, what people said is the opponent, the enemy you're talking about, is very AI based, which means it will find solutions so that you can't fix specific things the same way every time again. They will always find a way to prevent this for next time. Yeah.
Wow, this sounds great.
It didn't really work out the way people wanted it to work out. It is a direct sequel.
Hello Neighbor 2, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Did you play the first one?
I have not played it, but I've seen people play it.
And we've got some more games still to come. We are
most people were not that
away from the start of
impressed.
The showcase,
people were impressed
from Xbox.
with the early access part because it was early access. But then when the game released, people noticed that it was just as buggy and weird as the early access.
Right now, we're going to take a look
so
at
the
ID at Xbox program.
They weren't that
great
impressed
program
anymore.
this week, actually, if you're on Xbox, the Summer Game Fest demo event. Over 70 games that you can
download. I mean, I have Hello Neighbor in my catalog, so I can play it on one, but that's
even
lower in my backlog than Watch Dogs and Halo.
And I want to thank the team at Xbox for putting that together in these unusual circumstances where we don't have big consumer events to play games. But right now, let's take a look at ID at Xbox, and there are some glimpses of some new games in here as well.
More world premieres.
World premiere. It looks like we're on the Game Awards in the Xbox.
This is not just one game.
No, they're gonna show a couple games here in the Xbox, in the games from Xbox.
That's the 24-hour game, or what is it? The 11-hour? I forgot. There are games that are shown here that I'm interested in. So why is this the world premiere if these games were shown before?
They're going to show a couple new ones, he said.
Okay. It's really quickly shown. 12 minutes, that's it. I'm interested in 12 minutes, very much.
Yeah, exactly. That is what you're watching for. Yeah, he's going to show Halo 2, but I think at the end. Well, it looks cool.
Tunic, also very interested. It's been created by one person. Did you know that? This game.
This game, serious?
Tunic,
wow.
Yeah. Shredders. I thought I was watching Steve.
Steve from Ubisoft.
Yeah, but it's not Steve.
Mad Streets.
Sable, that also looks interesting.
Oh, looks a nice artwork. That's the drive. For Xbox Series X, yes. Some games look really great.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go, Shredder's snowboarding game. I missed my SSX, so that one looks really good.
That's so funny how he, whenever he sees a game, he compares it with a show or a movie or another game. That shows how independent he is. He can say whatever he wants. Huh?
He can say what he wants.
Say, oh, this looks like this PlayStation game, or this looks like this Nintendo game.
Yeah, exactly.
I was really excited and honored.
Nobody can tell him anything. He's independent.
So,
he can say what he wants.
Longer piece, but it takes you into the world of a brand new game from a special creator in Japan. Please check
premieres.
Okay, something new.
I saw a face very shortly. There it is.
Hello. Xbox One の皆様、スクエアエニックスの中井です。
Square Enix. So it looks like the Japanese are coming on board now.
Well, they have been doing a lot for Xbox, right? Like Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy. And
But not the most like this now.
Does this ring a bell?
中さんがスクエアエニックスに行くと知った時はびっくりしました。僕も驚いた。しかしこうしてまた一緒にタッグを組んでゲームを作れること。
What kind of games? Okay.
得意とするゲーム作りと
So another RPG, I think.
物語や音楽とが
Yeah, it looks like an
誰も体験したことのない新しい
Well, they're good at that, right?
世界中の皆様にお届けできる
Yeah, they are best on, I think that's what they're really good at.
僕たちが皆様にお届けするのはアクションゲームのすべてを詰め込んだアクションゲームオブアクションゲームバランワンダーワールドアクションゲームのミュージカルの世界観を持ち込んでボタン一つでたくさんの衣装能力を使い進んでいくゲームになります
苦悩や葛藤人は誰しもがポジティブな気持ちとネガティブ
So
な
I think it's smart what Microsoft did here. They show now third-party games here, and then they go to show first-party games later.
It's not really Xbox that's doing that. It's Summer Game Fest that's doing it.
But
yeah, sure
but I think it's working together with
right?
Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean pre-showcase for Xbox, so I don't think they have to say yeah it's cool.
Of course, they had to give that. I wouldn't be surprised if Geoff Keighley brought all these people together himself, because he does that for the Game Awards as well.
Yeah.
Xbox One さらに Xbox Series X にももちろん対応し片方のパソコンを持っていればどちらでも遊んでいただけるスマートデリバリーにも対応するように
I'm happy for the people that can use smart delivery, but I don't have an original Xbox. I'm not gonna buy one, so it's not really. It has no value for me. It only has value for people that own an Xbox now.
最後に今日は全世界初公開の映像も準備いたしますのでどうぞご覧ください。It's showtime.
Oh, they actually have a trailer.
Gameplay trailer? Balan Company.
Balan Wonderworld, a strange and mysterious land that you visit when you come to a turning point.
Despite that they say it's just video games, do you think they're gonna talk about pricing and release dates?
No, I think they said about there won't be a release date or pricing. They confirmed that already.
It's July now. Are they ever gonna tell us?
When is they going to tell us?
It's close to August right now. It's the end of July.
Oh yeah, depends on when the game's coming. When the console is coming, I think November maybe. So they have a couple of months left.
Yeah. They're really playing the waiting game. They want to know who bites first, and the other party will probably try to go under the price.
Yeah. They're playing cat and mouse game.
Yeah. Okay. Also, this game looks cute.
Yeah. Not really my cup of tea.
It looks more like an action game than an RPG. But
yeah, they said it's action game, so I think it's action game.
Alright.
The action is here. Okay.
This gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes right there. Music, the text.
The dude looks like a Kingdom Hearts. Take a look.
Yeah, kinda, right?
Yeah.
Into your house to discover what's most
Yeah, if they talk about that, definitely. It feels inspired by Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, the new game Kingdom Hearts is also on the Xbox Game Pass.
Exactly.
Balan Wonderworld.
is an adventure.
It's not an RPG game.
Alright. Well, they have 6 more minutes. I suppose they have some more interviews.
Okay, they are ready.
Maybe something else to show, then they start.
There it is, the announcement
Halo.
of Balan Wonderland.
They're gonna show Halo right now? I don't
I
think
thought it was
so.
talking about Halo.
Important game to me. I want to thank Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that world premiere announcement with us here on the pre-show. There's even more good stuff, though, coming up at the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes away, so we're going to have another group join us here as we count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat joining us live from the Game Theorist headquarters.
It's over. I could check out right now. I am sold. Balan Wonderworld, #1 game. Over. Stand aside, Halo.
Well,
Infinite.
Matt Pat sure is happy about this.
I was going to say, I was pretty excited when we got that. I'm like, okay, this pre-show is going to be pretty good.
Is that Balan Wonderworld? Is that an...
yeah, just to have those guys back.
That's the game we just saw.
I agree with you, Matt.
Yeah, but is that... Wow. It's a new game.
What's up, Ron?
Yeah, for the Xbox.
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm looking at this countdown for the showcase. I'm ready to put my helmet on and get it going, but I'm like, let's talk real quick.
I was gonna say, we got 5 minutes, and joining us also is Allegra Frank from Vox. Allegra, how you doing?
Hey, I'm really good now. Like after Balan.
People are really excited for this. Wow.
They're really excited for this.
The show for me.
Everybody's waiting for.
We done. Yeah, no, it was nice.
Nobody cares about Halo anymore.
Like that, so that was
I didn't think there's. I thought he was going to show some Halo too, but not.
Surprises coming in the main show, and let's talk about this. You guys are going to
be very surprised
afterwards as well to react to what
if they gave
let's kind of
Halo
get the preview.
Balan Wonderland, Summer Game Fest instead of Xbox themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. That's. I don't. I thought he said.
Watching this,
but in his if you look at his name of his stream, there was something about Halo.
Maybe he'll have a teaser. Maybe he'll have a teaser.
Yeah.
Right, like that's the piece that they're selling, the killer app. That is their killer app. But to me, you know, as a mild Halo fan, I want to see what is the other thing that can buy this system in particular, and if it's not a neon green skin, like we saw for the earlier Xbox generation, to coat that big, like, obelisk that you're buying with Xbox Series X, Balan Wonderland, or Balan Wonderworld, might have sold it for me. It looks like exactly the sort of game that I need in 2020, that the world needs in 2020, and it puts me right in the nostalgia phase. So, I need another killer app for this system, and that might be
Wow, alright. You guys are done in the pre-show. I like it. They're already high marks. JD, what's we know we're going to see Halo. Seems like you're sufficiently hyped if you've got your Master Chief helmet. What's it going to take to get an A from you?
Well, I mean, obviously Halo. I would like for them to take Halo and use it to be showcased the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the E3 2005 World Premiere. I remember that. They did the gameplay mixed in with cutscenes. And then, I mean, I think I believe we talked about Fable a little bit earlier. I think Fable 4 would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last Fable. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then for me personally, I want a new Matrix video game. I know that no one in the chat wants that, but hey, remember Enter the Matrix? That was fire. Remember that bullet time? Yo, bring me that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember Enter the Matrix. Despite its flaws, and it had a lot of flaws, I like that game.
New Matrix.
I never played it.
Keanu last year, so you never
Yeah,
know.
it wasn't dying with the movies as much as
Allegra, I know
stories
you're excited about
at the same
Balan,
time.
what they're doing.
As far as that actors of the game were actually part of the movie.
I never played it.
Right, I mean, everything that's excited me.
I wouldn't recommend you playing it. Not at all.
Okay.
But just remember, it's a part of video game history.
Yeah, that's not.
Like I'm.
How many games are really good? How many movie games are really good? Not much.
That's true. But the unique part of that was there was a story that was happening that was also happening in the movie as well.
Oh, that's funny. That's nice.
Parts of it actually happening in the movie.
Oh, that's nice.
Tell me why.
That was very nice.
I would love to see.
That was very unique. Nobody's ever done that before.
You know which game was also Quantum Break? That was a crazy. I love that game too. Quantum Break. It was on the.
To Xbox, but
when you.
I like to be really surprised.
But you know what was
an Xbox game, right?
Yeah, but you know what was funny about that game? What I really I think was seriously cool. When you finish a act, you can watch a movie of the real of the game. You can watch the movie from the game also from Quantum Break. break.
up again. I mean, that
So
was really.
it's a series of 10, I think 10.
Berlin filming Matrix, but hey,
Maybe
virtuals,
10 or 10, yeah, series of 10. So when you finish one act, you can watch a movie if you want.
To not be able to
I think that was cool.
5,000 people at the Microsoft
I
booth,
see.
getting to see this stuff, but we are
Can watch the
literally
series.
just about a minute away here from going live. You guys are going to join us afterwards. You've got your Master Chief helmet, and I want to thank everyone for joining us exclusively here on YouTube for the event. It's going to be about 2 minutes until we go, so maybe one last quick rapid fire here. JD's got his helmet. How do you guys think they're going to open the show? What do you think the first thing is?
Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, start with the big guns. They know that's what everyone's here for, and then everything else is kind of icing on the cake.
Allegra, do you agree, or do you want something weird and wacky?
It's gonna be Halo, which for someone who doesn't really care about Halo,
Yeah.
I love because I need a bathroom break. So. Sorry, JD.
The chat just lit up. He's going to take a bathroom break during Halo. All right, but hey, we got Balin. And yeah, that's part of the fun is that we don't know what they're going to do, and they've been very quiet. They've just said Halo, but beyond that, they've really not told us anything else about what games are going to be in there. So you said, tell me why. Great example. Everwild, Psychonauts. Those are games that we know they're making that hopefully we'll have updates on.
They might hype me to play the first game again.
Psychonauts is still part of the game.
In this showcase. And it's exciting
yeah, but they bought that studio.
Oh, they bought the studio, so it's not a third party anymore. Oh yeah.
It's first party now.
We're going to react to the
Which one?
conference, see how
What's
Microsoft
studio?
did, and then we're going to have some guests, some of the developers and some of the games featured in the show.
It's been a while.
Double Fine?
Aaron
possible.
will be joining us live to break down some of the news. So enjoy it.
Well,
watch
maybe we'll see a
live
Batman
here,
game.
The Xbox Games
Oh.
Showcase, an hour of games.
There we go.
Man.
Okay, so keep the children out of the room. It's not appropriate for children, Charger.
Oh, make content. Oh no, they are here, man. They are. I'm using my green screen so they don't see it.
Oh, that is an Xbox. That's Psychonauts right there.
Oh yeah, Ari.
Recognize that?
What the hell was that?
Psychonauts.
Yeah.
Oh, they're definitely gonna show Psychonauts now. Here, show it. A satellite.
Yes, Halo.
Do you know if this is Halo? I can't
so.
recognize it all.
I think it's Halo, yeah.
It's coming. It's filled.
If this is the same game, I am very impressed.
If this is a game, I'm very impressed indeed. Looks really great, yeah, Halo. Yeah.
Is this Halo?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's check it out.
At least the hand.
Sounds like Halo, that's for sure.
Yeah, his hand. Yes.
Yeah, it's only missing one part. One very iconic part.
Wow.
It's as if they're assembling Darth Vader.
Why is freezing, man?
Kijk, bekijk. Ik wil de hele tijd met apen. Ik wil de hele tijd met apen dat
Alright. There's some lore for you right there, how they created the suit. Ooh! Got your controller ready?
Whoa. Start the demo.
Forget to press the button. They're really starting off with it. I can't believe it.
They have to start with with Halo.
Well, they usually end with Halo.
What do you want to stop with?
Okay, this is definitely in game.
Oh man.
Blij tot aan de sterren en daar voorbij. En helemaal... Wat is dit? Om verblijven? Wees ik aan het ijsbeeld? Kijk, lekker salade. Allemaal 15. Hoe 30 is punten. Doe maar, hoe 30 is makkelijk.
Do you also have difficulties with the stream?
A couple times indeed.
Yeah, this is global, I think. There's nothing you can do about it.
No.
That sucks. Or maybe that's the Xbox who can't handle the graphics. Okay, this is better. That is definitely in game.
Wow.
This looks beautiful, yeah.
Oh my god. This in game.
So you start a game, right? Shooting creatures.
Wow, what a smooth.
Well, sometimes it's smooth, right?
Yeah.
Ik kan dit priokje van die met die dikke lange neus. Ik ga het zien halen. Die jongen en die
You're going to see the real great things after the stream when they upload in 4K.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, this is very unfortunate that they have to show it like this.
It's our stream, man.
I mean, everybody's having this problem right now, probably.
Yeah. Did you know that
or maybe this is a problem with the Game Summerfest, and maybe on Xbox themselves it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's good what you're saying now. It was better to watch it there indeed. Xbox is doing. They have. I think it's maybe Game Fest the problem. Yeah. I mean, the last time I was watching him, he had the problem, same problem. But this look insane.
Alright. So I'm gonna be honest, SharJah. I don't know much about Halo, so I don't know if this is improved on the previous Halo or if this is the same. So far it looks like a Halo game, as I imagine a Halo game. And while it is pretty and beautiful and well crafted, I feel like I've seen better next-gen games recently.
But I think that's the problem is the stream.
It's possible, yeah. It is possible. And regarding Halo, I've not played a Halo game, so I don't know how this expands Halo as it is today. Right now it looks like you walk, you shoot, you drive. And those are things you've done before, right? In other Halo games.
Yeah. I think Halo is Halo. It's going to be a shooter game. It's not much.
I hope they would expand on it. I mean, they expand on Mario, they expand on Zelda, they expand on God of War, they expand on modern games expand and make things new. Ratchet & Clank was expanded clearly.
Okay, so if you look at the game on I'm looking at the game on Xbox on my phone now, it's look more beautiful than what I'm seeing here.
Okay, I might switch just for that. And if they there are more problems, I might switch to Xbox.
Oh, there we go. I think Geoff is the problem, man. You know how many times it's freezing for me?
Well, it hasn't frozen in a while, but it is not in HD for me on my HD TV, and that's unfortunate. Because I want to see this
Restream, yeah, man.
beautiful as it can be, and I feel it's just not beautiful right now. Well, because of the stream. Okay, it's breaking apart again. I'm switching.
Yeah, Xbox. I'm going to do something else too. I'm going to something else too. That's not funny. What's Xbox? Xbox Portuguese, Xbox Portuguese, Xbox.
You have Xbox on, but I'm not. I'm gonna watch your regular Xbox right here. It is in English, hopefully.
Then he uses the hook to pull a kan in de ENG ook like dat gaan, hè? In de ENG zit het staan, hè? In de ENG op 35 gaan, hè?
Xbox Game Showcase English. Let's go.
Advances on the enemies standing on higher ground.
Let's see if this is better.
He shoots at crates, which instantly explode.
Alright.
Jumps out of the turret and grabs a bulldog, a black rifle.
Okay, I switched.
He takes out a shielded enemy and tosses a sticky grenade at another brute.
It's still low resolution for me, unfortunately. But it's still. But it's smoother.
It's smoother. A grabbel hook.
Ja, dat is Bill. Oh, je goed. Ik zei Bill. Waar is Bill?
Red lights flash. A red hologram of a muscular, bald, coveted enemy covered in metal armor turns out.
Okay, so as an Xbox or Halo expert as you are, do you see anything new or different?
The grape hook was the first thing is new. I'm not really a huge. I did not play the game that much. Okay. I played the last one for a couple times. Yeah. Well, what can you do? What can you make new on the shooter? Not much.
Yeah. Well, they made Battle Royales, for example, right?
Yeah, Battle Royale is new indeed. You're going to see when they upload the 4K version of the game, then you're going to see the really good. You know what was funny? Erase the Clanket, what we saw from the world, eh? You know it was CGI?
It wasn't CGI, right? I mean, they said everything after GTA was now.
Digital Foundry said that it was kind of CGI. The part what they were doing. Yeah.
Okay. Because while this looks good in my opinion.
Oh, my phone is better.
Yeah, well, this looks good in my opinion. I think what they showed at the PlayStation showcase was more beautiful so far. But this is a start, right? We'll see.
We'll see.
Music is excellent.
Wow.
Text appears.
Holiday 2020. Well, they're still on par. Smart delivery, optimized for X, Series X, and comes to Windows.
343 Industries in Redmond, Washington.
What if they start with this? What do you think they're gonna end with?
Oh, that's a good one.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343.
I am glad that they're very honest and they show this is what the game is. This is not a CGI trailer, this is not a cinematic trailer, this is how the game looks, how it will be played. They even show you some parts of the user interface. Most games don't even do that.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring.
Oh, man, it was cool, man.
60 frames. I was expecting that they were going to go higher.
Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look.
But yeah, I mean, I don't need more than a 60 in my opinion. I've never seen anything higher than 60.
Okay.
Hey, let's see what else they have.
Xbox Game Studios presents nighttime. In a forest filled with leafless trees, a small campfire burns.
Fable?
A woman in a jacket and knit cap.
Is this Fable? Nah.
No, it's not Fable.
This is too modern for Fable.
How do we call it again?
It's a world premiere apparently, so it should be new, right?
Oh, new.
Well, it might be a sequel.
Two white eyes stare at her from the snowy stares back.
I get Last of Us 5, but that's impossible.
He digs her blade back into a log. Daytime. Carrying a crossbow, a woman walks through the woods. She jumps takes in the snowy, mountainous expanse in front of her. Walks across a lawn, stretching over an icy river. Looking down, there's a trail of blood in the snow.
This is insane.
What is?
The graphics in
this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I find this looking better than
Halo.
Yeah, this looks better than Halo.
Lifts her skull.
This looks really good.
Lying in the snow, gasping for air. Lowers her scope. Sees the animal responsible for the fire. A deer.
That's a scary horse.
What the hell is this?
That's not a horse.
Xbox Series X.
Oh, it's a new State of Decay.
3, wow.
Alright.
Whoa.
Certainly looks much better than State of Decay 2.
Phil Spencer.
Now we're gonna start.
Welcome everyone to
Look
the
who's there.
Xbox Game Show. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox games.
Oh.
I can see Rare.
5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play with. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play. And we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see.
Wow.
Whoa.
That is impressive. That is really impressive.
These games
Whoa.
and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision,
They just said,
and immersion.
here are all our games and you don't have to pay extra for them. You can
Wow.
just play them.
And we built
It's like,
state-of-the-art
here are 10 Netflix shows for you, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development.
What have they
on the
made
next
before?
Forza Motorsport.
Racing games.
And Xbox Series
Oh,
X
okay.
is
Yeah,
bringing
they always
closer
are
to their
beautiful,
dream
right?
of
Yeah.
unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in engine.
I think maybe the Halo game we saw is not from new. It's old.
Old hardware?
Yeah. No. I mean old trailer.
There's an old trailer, maybe. Oh, maybe.
I mean game game. The game demo.
Well, we'll have to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still a while before they release it.
I mean Halo normally look really good.
Yeah, which is why I was very surprised. I mean, it did look good.
Yeah, it
Not as
looked
good
good.
as things I've seen today and on previous
Exactly.
games.
On the track, cars speed around another turn with a tech sports car in the lead. In the studio, people in racing uniforms and helmets sit at console.
Of course, it's a racing game.
On the track,
I've never seen an ugly looking racing game.
Just looking insane.
They're always top-notch graphics.
Always racing games, yeah.
Forza Motorsport, Game Pass, Xbox Series X, Windows PC.
Oh, not normal Xbox.
Xbox Game Studios presents
Xbox, now the world premiere.
Ooh,
This is always interesting.
Everwild.
Oh, is this
Everwild? Yeah.
in front of a tall water flow inside of it. Water drips off a flower into a river.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
3 people lead 2 mounts toward a distant mountain.
Feel it.
Three of them sit by a fire. A long-haired woman holds up food.
It is found in every step of a perilous journey.
Another woman steadies her mount on a cliffside.
In the symmetry of ritual.
God, orange circle around a barren tree. A huge furry tail wraps around a tree.
Ja, maar die moet even normaal doen.
Like creature holds down the tree. Gray-haired woman
Dat is
waves
niet leuk.
on. A long-haired woman floats in a body.
Well,
of
SharJah
water.
looks like you'll never have to buy a game again. Just keep Game Pass.
That's the reason why I'm keeping Game Pass. That's also one of the big reasons I go first for the Xbox.
That is indeed a good reason.
Its mouth and its baby slide into the water.
Like I said, I don't think that Microsoft makes money out of this. But
Oh yeah,
right now.
they make a lot of money out of it.
They don't want the money. They want the name, and then later they want the money. But now they just want the name.
But Xbox Game Pass is give them a lot of money, you know. There's so many subscription people, so they get a lot of money from the Game Pass.
Yeah, but still, it's nothing compared to what you would pay if you would buy all these games, right?
Yeah.
Like they say, it's the best deal in gaming history.
And a spirit creature curves around two circles. Otherwise,
Funny, I still don't know what this game is about, or what kind of gameplay it has. Is it an RTS? Is it a platformer? Is it an adventure game? Is it an RPG?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Untamed natural world for you to explore and to just
Open world game.
It's an adventure game.
It's a place to be eternal. And eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare is so excited to be working on something like Avermedia, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity.
Have you ever made an adventure game before that's not a platformer?
Yeah.
Positive community that's
How many games do we have that way?
Thank you.
Okay, so no gameplay. Why not?
Studios presents.
Okay, is this new or is this more Everwild? No, this is new.
With a flood of memories. You see what I'm saying?
The woman holds a shotgun. A game by Don't Nod.
Oh, that's the new Don't Nod game.
Ah.
From the creators of Life is Strange.
Oh, I see.
They're usually very story-driven. Very story-driven.
Games. Okay.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart. It doesn't matter that finding the truth.
But this was not Life is Strange, right? This was something else.
This is something else.
Yeah. You can tell, it looks very much like an engine of the other Life is Strange games. It's very similar. You can see the eyes. The eyes are very similar to the other games.
Is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
Yeah, look at this.
The young man kneels by a memory recreated by light. A whale crashes into the water.
Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
Marianne.
There's also they've been good games, but they've never been, while they look good, they've never been the prettiest games. But they're still fun. I always recommend Don't Nod.
From Don't Nod, okay.
Yeah.
That's the name of the studio.
That's the name of the studio, yeah.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
Story-wise, looks.
We don't really have a
Yeah, it's usually about that you can make your own choices, and that depending on what you do, they're not really different outcomes, but different things happen during the story.
Chapter 1, available August 27th.
That was it.
Game Pass, Xbox
And of course,
Series X,
it's seasonal
Xbox
again,
One,
like they always
Windows
are.
PC.
Chapter 1. So it looks like the
Moon Studios. Gennady Korol, co-founder and director of technology, Moon Studios.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the
I hear
co-founder and
Ori
director
music.
of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run
120?
20 Hz in full 4K HDR
What the hell?
quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp images, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion
Impressive.
in different spaces in our world.
I don't think I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna continue playing right now.
Not simulate in real time.
Because I play on PC right now anyway, so.
We can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Okay.
Smart delivery. Xbox Game Studios presents Logo Private Division. A scientist lies flanked by a console. Naturally, a person wearing a moon mask sits behind a glass case.
That's from the future.
This is Outer Worlds, right?
Oh, Outer Worlds, yeah. Looks like it.
It does look like it. That would be my guess.
Full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers. Greetings, looking today. For the right kind of case, they wanted us to develop a miracle drug. Can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword.
So, is this a new one?
It's a new
Is this
game.
a DLC, expansion, or just an enhanced version for the Series X?
What the hell is this indeed?
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
I don't know. Yes, like, it looks like DLC.
The Outer Worlds. Peril on Gorgon.
So this is DLC then?
Yeah, September 9.
Xbox Game Studios presents
What's
on
next?
a sunny day. A tiny girl stands beneath enormous clovers in a backyard.
If you're waiting for the biggest game of the year,
Tiny children stand in the grass.
What the hell? Oh, that was fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Puts down a clover and chops a small rock.
That was funny.
from Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games.
Yeah, they've shown this game before, right?
Yeah.
Like the biggest open world and the smallest open world or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Biggest smallest game?
Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Unlock the secrets. Survive the yard. Children battle
Do anything you don't move. The mushroom
Go big.
Oh, cool, that's Bell.
Very close.
An action figure. Or never.
Go big, go home.
Mama.
Literally.
Langzaam moeder mag die op Roblox Granny spelen.
That's cool.
It's not 28.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded.
Yeah, so this is way smoother on Xbox,
If
right?
you've been
On the
wondering,
Xbox.
we have been working
Way
with
yeah.
Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
World premiere.
Oh, something new? Pillars of Eternity 3?
Xbox Game Studios presents Headed Clouds Fire Green Valley.
Yes, what do you mean?
The feeling.
Obsidian Entertainment. Flags wave on the side of the castle. Archers fire flaming arrows into the sky.
I know people that would love to see that game.
What's good?
Pillars of Eternity 3.
Turn heroes into queens and kings.
I think there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah. 2, yeah. 2 or 3.
There's 2. Yeah, there are 2. So this, I'm expecting this to be Pillars of Eternity 3.
A man unsheaths a sword.
You must face the monster.
A magic purple gauntlet appears around his hand.
Which film was that
Light shines from a nearby cave.
Watch me be that wrong.
I think it's wrong.
Oh, this is something completely new.
Oh.
Okay, Avowed. It looks very much like the Elder Scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Sword in one hand, magic in the other hand, magical world.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of horror. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told
You
us
see him on every E3 usually.
As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
The map shows Interior Night in London, UK.
I'm Caroline from Interior.
France.
Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling, because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts, and in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
All right.
Xbox Game Studios presents. In the back seat of a car, a young girl looks out the window. Interior Night presents. The car drives by a lone tree in a desert.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer.
At the Desert Dream Motel,
For our family, it was just a stopover.
an original interactive drama. A man drives a truck. Another man and a boy sit in the truck bed.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
The two men point guns at the girl's father.
On the ground, now! The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate?
Is this how the game gonna look?
Coincidence?
Woo! How is it? It's
a long forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
At night, police surround the motel. One of
Because
the
if that's the case, then this doesn't really use the power of the Xbox Series X.
Floats toward the pool.
All my life, I've been scared of
Nah, not really not.
Stands by a wooden house.
But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light.
The boy, now grown, opens the door.
I got your letters.
As dusk falls, Game Pass, Xbox Series X, Windows PC.
I got nothing of
Map
that.
shows Ninja Theory in Cambridge.
I know it's a story, that's it. Oh, Ninja
Here
Theory.
at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work.
Oh, they're
on
gonna
all
show
of our
Senua
projects,
Saga.
including Senua Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience
Have you
that we'll
played
be
the
building
original?
in Unreal Engine 5 for
Nah,
Xbox Series
what?
X and
Okay. Well,
You
I
did
have.
you?
I'm happy to reveal today
I have played it,
Senua's
and I can tell you, I
saga
have
is
no
set in the beautiful
idea
country of
how
Iceland.
they're gonna make a sequel on that. That was a complete story. I don't know what they're gonna
You
add
can
to
find
it.
out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/official Ninja Theory. Wearing white face paint with streaks, Senua heaves. From overhead,
She's a great actress, though.
Absolutely.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players. We're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. We're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on.
Let's see.
Game Studios presents a hand-drawn
Alright,
match
let's have a
box
look
cover.
what they're
Reads,
making of this.
Xbox Game Studios. A hand strikes a match. A curly fuse is lit. It leads to a cannon. A strong man blows out
Wait,
the
this is
match.
something else,
A
right?
two-headed person flies through the air.
Yeah, something else, yeah.
Logo. 20 Double Fine Years. January 2019, Los Angeles. Jack Black.
Say hi to Peter. He's on the line.
What? Peter? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time?
Hey, I like
Who
him.
wrote the song?
Oh, is this Psychonauts?
Peter, fantastic work.
I think so.
That was the that is the team there, right?
Shall we start rocking?
Jack stands with Tim Schafer, project
Yeah,
lead,
that's it.
in a recording booth. In a game, a brain floats in green water. Raz from Psychonauts holds it.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor.
He drops in a picture of a door.
I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
It lands on the brain and opens. Raz puts on his goggles. A translucent version of himself leaves his head and goes through the door.
Where are
He
we?
walks through a dark space toward a bright light.
It's a quiet place.
He follows the light. In the studio, Jack Black records the song.
Lost alone, neither skin
The way they make games is crazy, man.
is all I've got. Now my cover's low at the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started.
Such a weird game.
In a gameplay, Raz runs.
Yeah, so if you need some backstory, Psychonauts is really like astronauts that go into the psyche of other people. And they travel around there, and it looks like this.
Is Astronaut, is that the first one?
No, Psychonauts. This is Psychonauts 2.
Okay.
This is the sequel that they're building right now.
A leaping fish and jumps on it. A green violin with an eye on the top spins. Beneath a sea of eyes, Raz defeats a neon monster.
Mama, het schiet echt automatisch. Dat noem ik een
Shown beneath the words
Nee, maar
Steel Mobile.
Nee, wat ga je spelen?
This one's Series Box X game.
A creature with an eye for a head plays the green violin.
Wait, what do you mean?
The graphics.
Oh yeah, they're not as beautiful. When I saw this for the first time, I felt it looked exactly like the original one, but that's probably my nostalgia talking.
2, Game Pass, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Windows PC, Smart Delivery. The brain floats in the green waters. An Xbox Series X floats in front of green lights. Sarah Bond, head of Xbox Partnerships and Ecosystem.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing
Maybe this is Kingdom Hearts 3 because she has 3 keys on her chest.
Play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September.
Wow.
For Game Pass Ultimate,
She always brings the good news when it comes to Game Pass, right?
On mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an
Have you played Destiny?
Yeah, I have it on PlayStation.
Amid snow,
Alright, cool. Yeah, because I remember previously when I think Destiny or Destiny 2 was first released, it was optimized or there was some extra things for PlayStation at the time.
Okay.
Back in the days, people tried to convince you to play it on PlayStation. I guess people try to convince you now to play it on Xbox.
Yeah. Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass.
Encase. Enemies freeze in place after a Guardian throws ice at their feet. Guardian throws ice at the ground, then uses the ice that forms under them to fly above enemies' heads. Shatter. One Guardian freezes enemies, then another smashes them. Guardian jumps between.
Did you like it?
Turning them to pieces.
Oh, I never played it.
I never played it.
I haven't. I haven't. I think it's.
Go beyond the light.
I have it, but I never played it. I think I got it for free, or was it the first one I got for free? I don't remember, but I own one of them.
Beyond light. November 10th, 2020.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
Okay.
Also launch exclusive, so this will come to others eventually.
Launch exclusive. Light flickers in a cell. Words on a heavy metal door read GSC.
Oh, now you're going to see launch exclusive. Okay.
Rusty Ferris wheel creaks in a gray, desolate landscape. Debris floats in the air.
Okay, now you're going to see the graphics.
Sits in the distance. Trees sway slightly. And a metal
What? Launch exclusive for Series X?
flashes, briefly illuminating the entire tunnel. Yellow light appears at the tunnel's end.
Well, what that probably means is it'll come to PlayStation like months later or a year later.
In a playground, yellow lights swirl around a floating, glowing rock. Lightning flashes in the
Does not ring a bell so far.
Scurry through the grass.
What is this?
Screw tumbles down what was once a school hallway. Books, chairs, and desks litter the wet ground. White light crackles in the hallway, then fills our view. In a clearing, a rippling mass of energy yanks totaled cars
hey man.
toward it. A man
What's this?
holding a gun walks through a flooded area past
Who's this?
destroyed homes and buildings. Fire burns outside.
When I mean
one of
funny
the
man,
buildings.
I meant I was the person
In a
that
cylindrical building covered in stairwells.
I played with you with Smash a lot and
We're watching something, man.
A fetus pickups. Outside, a person with
I
a
forgot
gun
how
over their
to
shoulder walks in the woods.
But I was
They
moderator
stop
on your
and
show.
glance back at us.
Oh, okay.
Gas masks cover their faces.
Yeah, that was that person.
Stalker 2.
Okay, but we're watching something now.
Xbox Series X. Windows PC.
Nice, that was Stalker 2. Have you played the original?
No, never.
Okay, now. Well, another console launch exclusive coming.
Console launch exclusive.
Wait, so I can. I can.
Stalker.
Okay, I
What
was
kind of game
gonna
is it?
say Elden Ring, but I see too much modern tech for that to be possible. Also, they said they wouldn't show that, so yeah.
4 armed soldiers with flashlights on their guns walk into
Do
the
you
room.
recognize it?
Yeah, what's this?
Startles as he
Perfect Dark.
flashes light at something on the ground. His flashlight
You want that, right?
Perfect.
My Lord Inquisitor.
Boop.
I've reached Tome of Prime.
No, that's not. That they wouldn't make that, right?
a light at something. It hurries away.
Reformed storm has been sent into several sections of the hive.
You know what?
Determine the
I'm gonna
fate
mute my
extent
mic.
of my base.
Fat Shark, Warhammer. A soldier scans the area with his flashlight.
More.
Oh, it's not Perfect Dark.
Dust falls from the ceiling.
You think so? I'd be very surprised, but I also.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, it's
What the-
almost Perfect Dark.
Dark Tide? What the hell?
40,000.
Warhammer. Dark Tide. Okay, cool. I know nothing about Warhammer.
Notice that there's Abbonnees in this SharJahGames whole thing?
2021. Game Pass, Xbox Series
Not another
X,
launch
Windows
exclusive.
PC.
World premiere.
Okay.
Console launch exclusive. Enhance. A smiling man holds an Xbox controller. In square-shaped boxes, people of all different ages and races hold controllers and play. The square boxes turn into Tetris bricks and piece together.
But I can hear myself. Huh.
What is this?
This is weird.
Music game?
So how the heck do I make my iPad mini speak?
So they say this is a console launch exclusive, but this is not gameplay, right?
Yeah, we won't see what game they're playing.
Is this Tetris? Is it
It's real
Tetris
Tetris.
Effect?
Oh, it's real
No, no,
Tetris.
Tetris Effect is for PlayStation, right? This is Tetris.
The hell is Tetris?
Tetris gameplay plays. 3 separate screens, one yellow, one blue, and one red, come together to make one
Oh, this
large
is a
Tetris
special
screen.
kind of Tetris.
3 player icons appear beneath the screen. Rotating Earth is shown.
Oh wow,
Customized
they're
single
bringing
player
it to
and all-new
Xbox.
Multiplayer.
Tetris Effect was a
Tetris Effect.
PlayStation exclusive.
Connected.
Yeah.
2020. Game Pass,
That's
Xbox
interesting.
Series X, Xbox One, Windows
Connected.
PC, Smart Delivery.
World premiere.
Okay.
For creators of Steam World.
Console launch exclusive. From the creators of Steam World.
Whoa.
Spaceships drift toward a planet. A woman wears a mechanical glove. She jumps off a rock.
Hold on, let me check.
She dashes through the colorful planet. Mass of black tar like ooze.
So what is this?
He powers up her glove and begins sucking up the ooze. She runs through the
It already has a
using her
unique
glove to
feeling.
suck up more of
Yeah.
the ooze as she goes. He leaps in the air, narrowly avoiding exploding rocks. He sucks up ooze and clears a pathway for herself out of a cave. He watches a plant sprout and grow as white light swirls around it. He glances backwards. A horned creature sneaks up behind her. He climbs a cliff, sees a machine with long mechanical arms.
The gunk.
Pulsates nearby.
Huh.
Words appear. A gunk. Game Pass.
Okay.
Xbox Series X. Xbox One.
They're sure
Windows
more
PC,
than 9 games
Smart
today,
Delivery.
right? Because this is more than 9 developers right now.
Wow.
Exclusive. Bluebird team.
Okay, this looks
On
good.
a sunny day, a butterfly soars through the air. It flies past a wall and becomes a moth. Inside, a shade of brown washes over the poorly kept room. Flame incinerates the moth.
Butterfly.
I tried to cut myself off, but the voices, they just wouldn't stop calling out to me. Something runs through the woods. A woman smokes a cigarette.
Resident Evil 8?
Sorry?
Resident Evil 8?
Resident Evil 8? But they've shown that on
No,
the
no,
PlayStation
no, no.
1, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A man shoots the girl.
The gunshot.
Smoking woman puts out her cigarette.
Every story has two sides.
That's not Lara Croft, is it?
Into a cold chamber.
A regular, rational one.
Is he?
A darker and deeper truth.
No.
Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both.
Wait, is this?
Worse.
Is this that game?
Round face and a shade of
I can't
burnt
recall.
orange
From the creators of
washes over
Max
a building in
Payne
front of her,
and
turning the area
Control?
Alan Wake.
into a hellscape.
Control,
White
yeah, is this
lines
Control?
between two buildings in front of her. She stands. Our view shows a split between the real world and the nightmare world.
Dual reality gameplay, two worlds rendered simultaneously.
Words appear on a split
Oh, that
screen.
is very interesting.
Dual reality gameplay. Two worlds
It's kinda
rendered
like
simultaneously.
Soul Reaver then.
A woman moves through two worlds at once. A normal office entryway becomes a nightmarish graveyard. A woman looks away as something rushes past her. She covers her mouth.
Okay, that is very unique.
In the nightmare world, she holds light in her hand. She makes a
Busy.
bubble around herself as she walks down a hallway. She cuts open stitching on a skin-like wall. She runs toward a cross in the graveyard. She runs down a hallway.
The
Leans
medium.
on a rocky wall.
Alright, that looks very unique.
Chokes her.
Oh, Medium. Oh, it's a horror game.
Xbox Series X, Windows PC.
World premiere.
Console launch exclusive. Sega. A white bird flies over clear ocean water.
Oh,
and
is this
toward the sky.
Phantasy Star?
NASA's 20th anniversary. Various green outdoor spaces are shown. Rivers run
Monday.
through green forests. Horned animals graze in a field. Grand
If you're into that.
expansive world. River runs through trees.
Fantasy Star?
Appear above the
There's
heads
Fantasy
of
Star
birds
online.
standing in
I
the
think,
field.
yeah.
A boy with a giant blue sword runs through the world. He jumps over rocks and races through the grass. He watches on the cliffside as purple missiles strike the ground below. He leaps off the cliff and spins in the air. He slashes a monster.
Lots of numbers
with
flying
multiple
around.
tails
Wow.
with his sword. Unknown threats. He swings his sword wildly, leaving a trail of blue behind it with each strike. Night, the boy fights various enemies in a field. A red enemy leaves a trail of light behind it as it moves.
Yeah. Alright. They're really throwing them out, right?
Really turning out.
Launch exclusive. A helicopter flies around a cliff. In a hall, soldiers aim their guns.
I've seen your future.
A man looks at an armored suit. A bomb goes off. A man is pushed off a building. A building explodes.
Global risk is scared of the weapon. You will become.
Smilegate Entertainment.
Okay, does this ring a
Remedy.
bell for you?
Helicopters fly over a bridge. World
I noticed
premiere.
Crossfire
Oh.
Remedy, but
Campaign.
Oh, no page.
Two men fight on a balcony. A man holds a glowing knife.
I will see it done.
A hand cannon fires. The side of a building explodes. A man clings to a balcony to stop himself from falling far below. Another man helps him up.
We make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
A plane shoots missiles into a building. A bearded man stands amid red lights. A blonde woman wears a military hoodie.
17 seconds.
He shoots his way through a burning warehouse. 3 people jump off a plane. A blonde drives an ambulance. She turns hard and it flies off a bridge and towards the ocean.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
By military vehicles, he shoots down enemies.
The ghost is here!
He rushes an enemy soldier and cuts them with a knife. He runs from an explosion.
yeah,
He cuts
Crossfire.
through glass with his knife. Images of soldiers in action are projected on a concrete X. Crossfire, coming 2020.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share.
Okay,
later
one
this
more
year.
thing,
But
Jar Jar,
until
you ready?
then, here's one more thing.
Let's see what it is.
Premiere.
Xbox Game Studios presents
Playground
In the Woods,
Games.
light shines down through trees. Playground Games
Oh,
presents
is this?
Light reflects off the hilt of
Oh,
a sword.
This
A
is
fairy
gonna be
flies
Fable,
by
no
it.
doubt.
The world is filled
No
with
doubt.
stories of legendary heroes and fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in
Looks like Fable, eh?
A flower blooms in front of the fairy.
That could
Leans
definitely
in,
be
a
Fable.
frog's tongue snatches her.
This is the kind
Eats
of
her.
humor Fable shows you.
have happy endings.
Yes.
There it is.
Your
Whoa.
Oh, this is exclusive for the series.
Fable.
For the
Oh,
Series
yeah.
X.
Xbox Series
It didn't
X,
say
Windows
Xbox One.
PC.
Whoa.
Black glove emerges.
Wow, okay.
Suit is assembled. The number 117 is burned on his breastplate. His helmet is put on. A glowing deer appears in the sky.
So Fable is coming. Wow.
Horde of zombies.
Yeah,
The
they
Guardian
talked
walks in the snow.
about that Fable was coming, but this is the first time they're actually.
The woman with a crossbow screams at the zombie deer. The text
That's cool.
speeds around a corner.
It looks good.
Yeah. It was only exclusive for Series X
Flies around the cliff.
and
The
PC.
soldiers jump off the plane.
Yeah.
Person
Everything
in
was
the
for
gas
PC
mask
so far.
looks back at us. The 3 Tetris.
But Fable was also was not for Xbox One. No.
Tell me why. Stand outside.
No.
The tiny children stand on the platform with
It's so a lot of games.
The outer worlds are shown. A boy from Phantasy Star leaps through the air. Cars race around a track. The Xbox Series X is shown. Another view shows the console's controller. Master Chief's suit powers up.
That was a lot of games. So definitely was a lot of games.
Wow.
The archers shoot their arrows at the sky. Raz falls through psychedelic light shows. A blast hits Master Chief's ship. The medium grabs her head and screams. Game Pass members play every title shown today. Ori hides in the woods. Raz approaches a microphone. 22 console launch exclusives. The brother and sister embrace. The tiny kids from Grounded celebrate. 5 new games made for Xbox Series X from Xbox Game Studios. A woman with a crossbow inspects her arrow. The young girl at the motel looks down. The best lineup of next-generation games on the world's most powerful console. The title of every game shown on the presentation is shown. The console and controller. Xbox.
It was a lot. It was okay, but I did not saw any really next gen yet. I don't think. I don't think you see that in the stream. A really next gen game. No.
Halo looked interesting, but I've never played a Halo game. I've only played one Fable game and enjoyed that. So I have to admit, it's good that they showed all the games they showed early, because in my opinion, while I'm sure there's a game for almost everyone here, it wasn't very memorable, in my opinion. I can barely remember most of the games that were shown. Barely.
There was a lot. Too many.
There was a lot, but I mean, even if I have to say there was Everwild, I'm not interested in Outer Worlds. I'm playing Ori right now. Most of these games, there's Forza, there's a lot of games that aren't my style, my thing. And I'm glad they showed many games, just like PlayStation. They showed a lot of games, a lot of different kind of games for a lot of different kind of people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think there's only a few games that interested me, and even those games, I am waiting until I hear from other people that actually have played it.
Yeah.
What was fascinating is the whole Game Pass thing. It's insane. Now every time they mention Game Pass, it just becomes better.
That's the only part I can say was really great. That everybody can play everything on the Game Pass. Yeah.
The rest was I need to see more. They
barely
showed anything on Fable. That means it's barely started. It's gonna take years.
Yeah.
Halo. Well, the fact that I'm not a Halo fan and it didn't look as good as I was expecting.
Yeah, you're going to see it when you when they upload the 4K version. Then you're going to see the graphics.
I hope so. I hope so.
Allegra, you wanted some surprises.
Because it didn't seem like the details were the problem. I feel like the animation.
You had your bathroom break.
Yeah.
A little bit of it. I think what was your overall impression of what they did? I think one thing that a lot of people online.
Let me check if they uploaded one already.
The power of that next gen box, where they were taking kind of games and graphics, as Matt said, definitely some CG teasers in there, State of Decay, Fable, whatnot. What grabbed your attention? How would you grade it?
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just graphics; it's gameplay, right? And Everwild, although it's not really clear what it plays. Psychonauts.
I'm glad you guys got your infinite
from
amounts of
Psychonauts.
I thought there was actually.
That's the problem. I didn't really feel like there was much that was
soon, and then games obviously that are very much in the works.
I didn't feel there was much that attracted me for these games.
That game Grounded. I
and I'm sure. I mean, this is personal, of